Hello everyone. I decided to go ahead and do a Culling video here to show some of my thought processes and what I was doing to get my images ready for the story. Here's all my images I took for this story. This is one of the ones that I was trying to go for, and it's the one I'm going to use for the assignment this week. These are pictures from our road trip back from northern Utah, where we were staying with family, down to southern Arizona, where we live. Um, Really quick, I'm going to delete some images and then talk through a couple things. Um, the images here, I'm going to pick one from each kind of like event here. If we start off at the beginning with before we left, this is one of the pictures I posted for the assignment midweek. I probably will go with one of these here of both of my kids on the van. Actually, I already deleted. Let me go and undo it again here and see if I can get those images back that I deleted. So yeah, I had deleted some before, but there was a bunch of them here. If I don't go with one of those of them two together, then I'll go with one of these ones of my daughter kind of framed by the leaves in the van. And so I think that it's pretty easy to get rid of these ones here. And then I'll go through these other ones as well and kind of pick out, well, what's the best of these? What's the best of these two? What's the best of these three? But in a 5-minute video, that would take all my time. Skipping this part really fast. These are an image that didn't really work out. There was this giant dust devil on the way home, and I mean, it was crazy. We were used to seeing dust devils in Arizona, but this was just humongous. But I just wasn't able to get a good picture of it. By the time I got the camera set up, we were at a bad angle for it. And honestly, even if we had got a good picture of it, I don't know that it really fits in the narrative. It's the only thing that wouldn't have been us, wouldn't have been contained to in the van or our experiences having a person in it. And so I don't think it would have made the cut anyway. Along that same lines here, I was trying to take a picture of the van with the gas station at one of our stops. I just took one image and was like, never mind, that's not going to work out, so we can get rid of that one. I'm going to go through and do the same thing with the rest of these parts of the story. Here really quickly, we can cut these first three here. I was just trying to get the camera set up, get the settings right, and so I don't want, if I'm going to use them, I'm going to use one of these three. This one also didn't work out. I mean, it's a cute picture, but I was trying to put the camera on my stomach and then take a picture of her as I was holding her above me. She was too close. But just to know, these are just my JPEGs. Those pictures aren't gone forever now that I just deleted them, because I have all my raw images as well already. But like I said, the story's broken into a couple parts. We've got before we left, the packing. We got the first time we stopped for lunch here. And my daughter's already fallen asleep. We got our first pit stop, and this is my oldest and my youngest out at the gas station there. This is our second pit stop we made as right after the sun went down. And we bought this little treasure chest of polished rocks, and this is the kids enjoying that after we'd eaten dinner. This is our last stop here. We were giving out presents all along the way, so I like this one too because it captures the presents. This is the glow sticks presents that we gave out. And then finally here we have the next morning, after we'd gotten back, we found out that this moth had gotten into our house, this gigantic moth. And so it was kind of I thought it was a fun little twist ending to the story of this new house guest that we had acquired while we were gone. On that note, as far as deleting things, we can definitely get rid of these images here, these first couple. They are not, these ones are in the trash can. I'll probably go with one of these ones over here. So but that's where we're at on this. Like I said, I'll go through and delete them down more. One of the big issues I see myself facing is with these dark images. It's hard really to tell what I have without editing them. And I don't want to edit them individually. I'll probably batch edit them in Lightroom, and then I'll be able to better see what I have. And then once I know, okay, this is the one I want to go with, then I'll focus in on that one and really fine-tune the editing to that individual image to choose the one that represents that portion of the story. So hopefully that gives you some insight into what I was thinking as I was going through these images to try to decide which ones to use for the story this week. And thank you for taking a look.